Hey guys, this is my review on the 2014 Dodge Durango all-wheel drive limited. I purchased this SUV about 3 years ago, and I know it's an own SUV, but I wanted to tell you kind of some of the things that I really like about it and some of the things that I don't like about it, because I've been owning it for 3 years. I bought it brand new, and maybe it will help you in your car selection if you want to get like a pre-owned vehicle. Or the 2017 is out too, and it's got kind of some of the same features, so I think this is still kind of relevant. So I really like overall I really like the Durango, the design of it. It's beautiful. I really like the muscular and the aggressive look that they added from kind of like the Charger and the Challenger. So I like the front end. Let me show you the front end. It's kind of like kind of aggressive and square, and kind of like the headlights, they look very like sinister, and you know, I just think it's a, you know, kind of like a car for, you know, for guys especially, or you know. And I really like also the tail light that they added in 2014. Now the 2017 they still carries it. It's got the like the racetrack LED lights that they brought it from the Charger and the Challenger. So I purchased, this is the limited all-wheel drive version, and this one actually retailed for about $42,000. I paid about $37,000 for it, so I think I got a good deal for it. Some of the things that has over kind of like the other, you know, basic versions was the leather, heated seats, sunroof, power liftgate. This one only has the V6 engine, the Pentastar, kind of similar engine, or the same engine really that the Grand Cherokee has, because they're really sister cars. And I could have maybe looked into upgrading to a V8 Hemi engine. I think that's one of the things that maybe if I purchase again, I would have gone for that. The only disadvantage to that is basically that you get less gas mileage. So this one does about 17 city, 24 highway miles per gallon. Actually, I drive mostly city, and I think I get about 15 miles per gallon in average. And I think in the highway I can get like up to 24. With the Hemi, you actually will drop the miles per gallon, maybe like 2 or 3 miles per gallon. So I'm gonna show you the inside that I really like, and I'm gonna show you from kind of like seeing it from the back, because I don't want to get too close to the dashboard. So this is kind of how the inside looks, and you're gonna excuse my video, but it's from my iPhone. But one of the things I really like about this car when I purchased it was the dashboard look. It looks really clean. That 8.4-inch touchscreen infotainment system was just, to me, very impressive. I really like it. Actually 2017 I think it still has the same infotainment system, because it's really nice. Even the Challenger and the Charger, I think they use the same one. Very clean. The instrument cluster right there behind the steering wheel has a 7-inch LED that continues. You can customize it. You can see the buttons there, where the OK on the steering wheel is. I can change it. I can see pressure gauges on my tires and miles per gallon, and you know, other information that I need. So it's really, I really like the modern look, the way they use technology to upgrade the instrument cluster, because some of the other ones, the other competitors, the dashboard looked kind of old. I don't know, I just didn't really like it. And also the design on the outside, some of the competitors look very they look kind of like a minivan, and I didn't really want that minivan look. I wanted that aggressive, muscular look. I think, talking about competitors, I think Maybe a couple of them that I really like that I was considering buying was the Grand Cherokee, which is basically like a Durango inside. It looks exactly the same. It uses the same engine. I really like the Grand Cherokee. The only problem with the Grand Cherokee that I didn't like was it was a 5-seater instead of a 7-seater. This one has 3 rows and two seats extra, so that kind of like, you know, was a deal breaker to me. I really like the advantage of having extra seats if I want, you know, if I need them. You can see the sunroof there is beautiful. I wish that it would have maybe a panoramic sunroof. I know I think the Explorer and I think the Grand, maybe not the Grand Cherokee, but I think the Explorer you can actually get the panoramic sunroof, so that's really nice. So some of the other features, I think, going down the line with the steering wheel is that you can see voice recognition right there when you want to make a call, when you pair it to your cell phone. And then it's got the cruise control, obviously. This one doesn't have the adaptive cruise control. You can actually get it if you get the higher trim levels. So I didn't really get that. I didn't really see the need for that at the time. So one of the cool thing about the Durango is that it's got some paddle shifts. As you can see, some of the, you know, the silver paddles behind the steering wheel. That one has a plus and this one has a minus. And basically, this is an automatic transmission, but you can actually manually change and increase transmission gears with the paddles, so you can kind of like lower it and increase it if you want it. So it gives you a little bit more kind of fun experience. Behind the steering wheel you can't see it, but behind there's like actually more controls. You can actually do the volume control of the music, and you can actually change the songs. So that's actually very useful. I use it all the time. Talking about the transmission, you can see there it's got that rotary dial. Some people, I think they don't like that. They want the actual lever, and you know, at first I kind of would like the lever, but you know, I think it's something that is very